The teaser trailer for Avengers Doomsday is coming sooner than you might think, and so are we. Because we just got a nice little teaser for Avengers Doomsday thanks to a Disney event in Italy that not only teased the marketing for Doomsday starting to ramp up, but they also revealed some very interesting group pairings, some official confirmation. But I think we ain't done yet, because on top of that, we got even more reports of new cast members joining Doomsday. And y'all know me, if they give me a little bit of crumbs, I'm gonna give y'all a 5-star meal. But either way, me and you know what we gotta do, we gotta talk about it. And Doom! You looking for this? So in case you forgot, we're in December now, and that means the Avengers Doomsday teaser is gonna drop sometime in the middle of this month. The official confirmation is that it will be attached to Avatar Fire and Ash, but now we're starting to get some rumblings and rumors that it could drop online next week in preparation to play with Avatar Fire and Ash. And with that, Disney is starting to ramp up the marketing campaign for Doomsday, starting with a Disney event in Italy where they showcased this clip. Roll the tape.
Nel cast, come sicuramente sapete, sarà rivelata, nel film troveremo il nostro nuovo villain, i Fantastici 4, i Guerrieri Vacantiani, gli eroici Avengers, i disadattati Thunderbolts e già che ci siamo anche gli X-Men. Non vediamo l'ora di vedere come questi personaggi si uniranno per affrontare il Dottor Destino, interpretato da Robert Downey Jr.
Now, on the surface, this video doesn't really tell us much because they're really just showcasing the entire cast again that we already saw from Chair's Day, as well as the fact that the Russo brothers are returning and Robert Downey Jr. But the interesting thing is the way they introduced the group pairings. They started off with the Fantastic Four, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Moss-Baccarat, which I mean is pretty obvious and also fantastic. Then they moved on over to the Thunderbolts, my bad, the new Avengers. Then they went over to the X-Men, which again, they doubled down and stamped that Channing Tatum's Gambit will be a part of this new X-Men universe, not Deadpool and Wolverine. So far, 3 for 3, pretty obvious choices, right? But it's here when we start getting a little bit more interesting, because it looks like Thor and Loki will be a part of Captain America's Avengers team, along with Ant-Man, Joaquin Torres' Falcon, and Simu Liu's Shang-Chi. Hold on, there's a hidden Easter egg here. If we hit that zoom and enhance, nah, we gotta zoom in a little bit more. I don't think we're getting This shit just haunts me everywhere I go. Anthony, you can request a new image, brother. Stop using the same headshot. Why do you know everything about me? Just blackmail all of us at this point. I don't care. This is a very interesting group pairing, and honestly, I got to acknowledge that they probably just put all these characters together because they didn't want to group in them with anyone else. But I think more than likely, all of these characters are going to be working together. And also, I don't think this is the entire cast, but it would make sense for Thor to team up with Sam Wilson's Captain America as well as the rest of these Avengers because he's already worked with them. You don't know the new Avengers like that. He joins them to help stop Doom from going after Loki, who I've been saying is going to be the MacGuffin of this movie. Doom wants his throne. They also doubled down on the fact that Robert Downey Jr. is playing Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom, which I mean was obvious. They said that the moment he was announced last year, but there's still people out there that don't think he's actually Victor Von Doom. And I'm kind of one of those people. I feel like there has to be some type of twist. You don't just cast Robert Downey Jr., who used to be Tony Stark, to play Dr. Doom for no reason. But it is interesting that he's playing Victor. And also, this definitely isn't the entire cast. I think this will be the entire cast that we mainly focus on for sure, but there's going to be other surprise characters that probably have smaller roles that will appear. Thanks to the major trades like Variety and The Hollywood Reporter, we already know that Haley Atwell and Chris Evans are reprising their roles as Peggy and Steve. And if I had to guess, them two will probably play a bigger role in Doomsday than the other characters I'm about to mention. Because thanks to Forbes, they revealed that both Deadpool and Wolverine are set to appear in not only Avengers Doomsday, but Secret Wars as well. And again, I feel like this one is kind of obvious, but the fact that Forbes is reporting it means that it's legit and it's definitely happening and Ryan Reynolds was lying. And I think Deadpool and Wolverine are going to be part of Loki's team because they're going to be working closely with the TVA most likely, since we know they're tight like that after Deadpool and Wolverine. And don't forget the news that broke the internet. Tobey Maguire is reportedly set to reprise his role as Spider-Man in Doomsday. These are going to be the roles I think are more like small roles or cameos that just show up for a quick second, but will have larger roles in Secret Wars. Even Alex Perez of the Cosmic Circus doubled down on the fact that both Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire are showing up in Doomsday. And I mean, all I really got to say is, like, little kid me from the early 2000s, we used to pray for times like this, it's happening! If we get a back-to-back shot of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man taking down Doombots, I'm gonna lose my mind. I legit might just combust in that damn theater. And as for the teaser of Avengers Doomsday, what do you guys want to see in this teaser trailer? And who else do you think is gonna show up in Avengers Doomsday that hasn't been announced as a part of the cast? I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts. But as far as what the teaser is gonna be about and what they should show, I really am hoping and praying that it takes a similar tone and approach to the Avengers Age of Ultron teaser trailer. Roll the tape.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
because that right there was just haunting. It really felt like an Avengers level film, Doomsday. So I really hope this heavily features Doom, maybe a couple of shots of characters like Sam Wilson, Thor, Fantastic Four, the new Avengers / Thunderbolts, like looking concerned, as maybe we like slowly zoom into Doom's cape and he turns around and has the mask. Don't show Robert Downey Jr. If I see Robert Downey Jr.'s face, they failed already. It should just be Doom's mask. And I don't ever want to see him take that motherfucking Doom mask off. He needs to be moving with aura. He needs to be Darth Vader and Palpatine together for the Avengers. But also, he's going to be the narcissist Doom that he is, who just wants to rule the world the way he wants it. Low-key, if they end the trailer shot like this artwork from R Infinity of the new big three and Reed Richards, Sam Wilson's Captain America, and Cyclops fighting Doom, By the way, shout out to R Infinity for their artwork. They're always incredible, and I love the inspiration they took from the previous big three fighting Thanos. But regardless, this is all the new Doomsday news we got today, as well as my thoughts, theories, and opinions. Let me know what you think about all of this news down in the comments below, and as always, like and follow for more.